When the painter line of the life raft has been properly secured on board and the order given, the lashing holding the raft is released and the raft is eased over the side. When the remainder of the painter line has been pulled out of the container, the raft is inflated by a firm tug on the line. The raft will be fully inflated in the course of about 60 seconds, with minor variations depending on the actual temperature at the time. As can be seen here, the raft is equipped with an automatic righted if the correct procedure is followed. The raft should be climbed onto from the water on the side where the CO2 bottle is placed, by using the rung of the ladder, which is about 40 centimeters under the surface, and getting hold of the rightening strap. You can haul yourself onto the upturned raft. The raft is righted by standing on the cylinder bag, heaving on the line and leaning backwards. The raft can be much more easily righted if it can be turned into the wind. After righting, the raft is best entered on the side where the boarding ramp is situated. Other people who might be in the water in the vicinity of the raft should be helped on board. As possible, because those on board a life raft will almost without exception suffer from seasickness, with a consequent loss of natural reactions and powers of judgment. The signalling equipment available in the raft, so vital for the final stages of a rescue operation, is as follows. Parachute rockets, hand flares, smoke signals, signalling mirror, signalling lamp, and a signalling whistle. Instructions for the use of this signalling equipment are found on board the raft, as well as in the general instruction manuals on the ship. The raft also carries 1 or 2 bailers, depending on the size of the raft. Sponges for soaking up moisture and condensation, medicine kit, 1.5 litres of drinking water per person, 500 grams emergency rations per person, and fishing tackle. Back to the rescue action at sea. The lookout in the raft has heard the rotor noise of the helicopter, and it is now vitally important to signal the position of the raft. This can be done, as here, by firing a parachute rocket. In clear weather, lighting a hand flare, as we can see here, will make the raft more visible to rescue vessels. The orange smoke signals also found in the raft are also visible over long distances in daylight. In addition, they are a great help to a rescue helicopter trying to determine the best angle of approach to the raft. When the rescue helicopter approaches the raft ready to lift up survivors, the roof of the raft should be pressed flat, best achieved as seen here by climbing onto it. In some cases, it might help to let the air out of the arch tube. Here, the helicopter crew chooses to use a single lift to rescue the survivors. To avoid an unpleasant shock from static electricity, it is best to let the harness and lifting wire touch the water before getting hold of the harness from the raft. A diagram on the harness shows how it should be lowered over the head and under the armpits. Then the adjustable breast strap should be tightened. Hold on to this strap or let your arms hang down by your sides during the lift. Don't hold on higher up the harness, as this man is doing here, as there is, in this case, a risk of sliding out of the harness. In order to avoid unnecessary danger situations, do not try to release yourself from the harness. Leave this to the crew of the helicopter when you have been hauled on.